Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to this, our 10th episode. Can you believe it? This is our 10th episode of the Crypto Diggers Africa show. And on this show, this is where women dig crypto. Let me start with a disclaimer. The information and materials in this show are not to be considered as financial advice. The cryptocurrency market is a highly volatile market. Therefore, you should carefully consider whether cryptocurrency is right for you, considering your circumstances and financial resources. As someone who's been involved for some time in the world of cryptocurrencies and cryptography, it was in conversations with family, with friends, including our guest today, and colleagues, that I realized that there is a lot that is happening in the crypto space that most people, especially women, and more specifically women in Africa, are not exposed to, or they're unsure about when it comes to crypto, or just have no knowledge of this world of crypto. So since we started with the conversations, there's been a lot, that we have learned from our various guests, from being reminded that we should be careful of hypes, to learning that this is an opportunity risk, management, or in this opportunity, risk management is quite key. That networking is essential. If you want to grow your portfolio in crypto, use networking as an opportunity for you. We also learned how one can earn from using the savings options on the various exchanges, to also learning about opportunities in terms of how to trade. More importantly, that each and every one of us can partner with platforms where you can trade for yourself. You don't need to send your money or your cryptos to anyone to trade for you. You can be able to do it for yourself. And we also learned about crypto mining and its various advantages. Whilst this show is mainly aimed at women in Africa who continue to be left behind as it relates to financial literacy and freedom, I'm glad that we're seeing a slow and steady emergence of women across the world who are involved in crypto, and they're taking interest in this world of crypto. As the African proverb says, you educate a woman, you educate the community. It's therefore critical to continue to improve the knowledge about crypto for women in Africa. Through these sessions or these shows, women in Africa will learn about crypto, blockchain, DeFi, NFTs, different cryptocurrencies that are out there, and how these platforms can help them improve their financial freedom. Use the knowledge that they have gained to further develop their business acumen. Learn about technologies that are behind the phenomenon of cryptos and blockchain and so on and so forth. Learn how they can use the opportunity of decentralized finance to bypass the financial policies and processes that are related to fiat currencies, and that in most cases still exclude most women from being able to get their own financial freedom. So what is the key objective we want to achieve with this show? Through the engagement with both men and women who are involved in crypto, we aim to provide and improve your knowledge and understanding about the world of crypto, its impact and possibilities for women in Africa. As our slogan says, women dig crypto. Thank you for joining us today, and we welcome your comments and questions during the course of the show. If you've joined us through the Crypto Diggers Africa page, please let us know where you are joining us from. And if you have any comments or questions during the show, just put them in the comment section, and we will endeavor to get to them during the course of the show. If we are not able to do so in the course of the show, I'll attend to them after the show. So today, oh my God, I am so proud to welcome our guest, my sister from another mother, another continent, another country, another and another. But my sister, you know, after all, Ruth Sinkeler, who is joining us from Suriname. If you didn't know about Suriname, now you're going to know about it, which is in South America. She is an entrepreneur and a leadership coach who's been involved with crypto for a while and can testify to how this business has impacted her life. Welcome, my sister Ruth, and thank you for joining us on the show today.
Yeah, thank you, Tabello. I am so happy. I'm even a little nervous to be in your show.
Can you believe it? You nervous being on my show? Anyway,
yes.
You know, we have our conversations that we relax and we just have a good laugh, you know, during the session. So we're going to do that.
I will be okay in 2 minutes. Yeah.
Wonderful. So Ruth, tell us about who you are. I know who you are. We spent some time together, but tell the audience, who is Ruth?
Well, I'm Ruth. I live in Suriname now for almost 6 years. I was born here in Suriname. It's on the northern coast of the continent of South America, above Brazil and between Guyana and French Guyana. We are a beautiful country. We are actually the greenest country in the world. We have 93% of rainforest covering our country still, and hopefully forever. So that's where I live now. As a child, I moved to the Netherlands with my mother, and I grew up there for a big part of my life. So, but 6 years ago, I wanted to come back to the tropics. I didn't like the winters anymore. I am working I'm an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur all my life. I've never worked for companies like on the payroll, but always as an entrepreneur. I am a trainer, a leadership trainer, leadership coach. I develop my own training programs and my own business concepts, which I then roll out and and do my business with. I'm also an author. I have my book here. This is the Dutch version, Sexy Leadership. Yeah, it's available on Amazon, people. But Sexy Leadership is all about how do you want to live? How do you want to lead and live your life accordingly to your passions and your purpose? Because yesterday I also had an interview about that. This is what I teach people. This is what I want people to be aware of. Find your passion, find your purpose, and live accordingly. Because we have one life. Let's use it for our benefits, how to make ourselves happy, and how to, from there, help others to also achieve what they want to achieve in life. So basically, that's what I'm doing as an entrepreneur, as a human. I am living my passion, living my purpose, trying to help people, especially women, getting ahead in life. And what I can do for my country to make my country better. That's also what I do.
Oh, yes, I know about what your passion about your country. In fact, the other day when we were having a conversation, I said, I think you should become the Minister of Tourism, because every time we engage with Ruth, she's telling this about Suriname or what is happening, in the country. And I see that Brian has joined us from Suriname, and Brian says Ruth is an awesome woman. Of course she is. And she shared with us, the work that she does. Ruth, whilst you're talking about, the Sexy Leadership book, I know that you also have a new training program for women and a coaching program for women. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, it's called the AHA program, and the AHA stands for Ambitious, High Achieving Women. So I primarily focus on women because, as you said, when you educate a woman, you educate a community. And we do not like men. We do not hate men. We like men. But the world right now is still imbalanced. Huh? There are not enough women yet in higher positions to really make a difference or be of influence. And that's what I want to change. So ambitious, high achieving women or women who are already really working hard on their careers or as an entrepreneur, but still they are not confident enough or not, how do you say it? It's 8 a.m. here in the morning, so my brain's awakening. Yeah, so the women are not confident enough yet or not influential enough yet. And during the 12-week training program, we go through a lot of phases with the women. And in the end of the program, the women are dare to excel. They know what they are worth. They know, excuse me, what they are capable of. Because a lot of times, even I also had it, and I still have it sometimes, that you have your qualities, you have your talents, you have your knowledge, but still you are not seeing fully what you are capable of. And this is what this is what I want to achieve with that program, to make the women aware. We really talking about digging, tap into their talents, their knowledge, their capabilities, and bring that out so that they dare to excel and they bring it to the outside world and not only in their small circle. The last session in the training is about building your own table. We always talk about having a seat at the table, but a few years ago, I turned that around for myself. I was trying so hard back then to get seats at several tables, and every time the door was closed on me, or you're sitting at the table for a while and then you think, but I'm not wanted here. And then I thought, why am I losing energy fighting for a seat at a table where I am not wanted? Why am I not creating my own table? And that's how I started to change my mindset. And this is what I'm teaching today. And the AHA program is a 12-week program. And it's really good, I have led 2 groups right now already, 2 groups. And especially in the last group, there was one particular woman, when she started the training, she didn't speak. She was online, she was in the group, but she didn't dare to speak her mind or whatever. And after 12 weeks, wow, such a difference. And that's what I'm working for. So I have the 12-week group training program and the 12-week one-on-one coaching program for women who want to excel and who want to get the best out of themselves and therefore the best out of their careers and their entrepreneurship. And you are one of my trainers because the training is going worldwide. It's going globally now. So we start in January and February next year again. I'm doing the Dutch version for Suriname, the Netherlands, and the Dutch Caribbean. And you are doing South Africa, but also of other English-speaking women from Africa who are in your time zone can join. And Mireille, our other sister, will start from Australia, but she will also cover the Eastern Pacific now and India.
Yeah.
So we are going global.
We are going global. So yes. We are definitely going global. And I think we've been going global for a while now, in terms of, how we met and the work that we've been doing. And in that space, we then also started talking about crypto. So tell me about your first experiences with crypto.
Well, that was, now I cry about it sometimes because that was back in 2008 or 2009 when Bitcoin was really, really, really new. And the Bitcoin was like 10 cents for a Bitcoin. And back then, I was reading about it and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I was living in the Netherlands. I had my own business. I had a good business. I was making money. So back then I thought, why shouldn't I buy 1,000 euros worth of Bitcoin, right? Because people are talking about that is the future, and I always like new things. But then I started talking to people about it, and they said, no, it's a scam, and you shouldn't do it. You're going to lose your money, etc., etc. And not even 100 euros I put into Bitcoin back then. And now I so regret it now that I know more about, I don't know a lot. I'm not a financial advisor. you already said it, but I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a hobbyist with crypto, but I see the possibilities now, too late in my opinion. And well, we cannot turn back time, but that is a big mistake that I made with crypto in the beginning, because I was really interested already from the beginning, but I didn't have the guts. And I had the money. You know, if I would have lost €1,000 back then, I wouldn't have felt it, because I made good money back then. So sometimes I really hit myself on the head, because if I would have bought that €1,000 of Bitcoin back then, imagine, imagine my life right now. Yeah.
You would be a millionairess right now.
Billionaire, you know, but okay, I didn't do it. So, but I kept being interested in crypto. So I read about it the years following after that, but I didn't act on it. I must say that, yeah, since we met, I have to say it, since we met, and you were starting with crypto, and then my interest starting to come back. And then I met a guy here in Suriname who apparently is a cousin of mine. We didn't know that, but he's into crypto. And then last year I thought, you know what? Let's just start. Let's just buy some coins. So I booked a meeting with him, and he explained to me how things work basically. And I started with small amounts, because people think, and I used to think that you have to have big amounts to start with crypto. No, you can start with as much as $10. Yeah. I have another friend, and I have another friend. He started with $10 or $20. He now has $60, like within a few months. And people might say, oh, but that's nothing. No, you know, crypto is not about making big bucks within a short amount of time. It is like a long-term thing, and you really have to like it and be interested in it and play with the coins a little and read about which coins are doing what and what are the predictions. So yeah, so him going in 3 months from $20 to $60, well, he likes that. I started last year with putting a few $100, and then the next month again $100 or euros. So my portfolio is not, I don't have thousands and thousands of crypto right now, but I am making a plan. I'm making a plan.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. I love that. I love what you're saying, and that's a key message to everyone. You don't have to have thousands and thousands of dollars or euros or rands or whatever the currency it is that you're using in your country. If you have something, you know, that you're saying, hey, I want to get started in the crypto space, and I want to get involved. As you say, you can start as small as 20 euros or even $20. Now, let me just take you back. So you met with your cousin, and he started telling you about crypto. In your words, if somebody came to you and said to you, Ruth, explain cryptos to me, how would you explain it in your own words?
Well, I think the first thing I would say, crypto is the future. They've been saying that for 15 years already, but I do think so. I do think that I would explain to them, crypto is the future. We are going to other ways of financing, other ways of paying things, other currencies. The world is changing, and change is not always good, but I think this change is good. Crypto is less dependent on governments, if you might say so. It's more for free spirits. You are more independent when you have your cryptos. You can, how do you say it? Control, is that the right word? Yeah. Well, you decide how you want to spend your crypto, how you want to trade your crypto, what you want to do with it, where you want to pay with it. So you're more independent that way. And if anything is important for me, it's independence financial independence and independence overall. So I would explain to people, just find information, go talk to people who know more, because I'm just a beginner in crypto. But I like, you know, finding information about what coins are there, and what are the predictions of the coins, and what is the future of the coins. I see crypto for myself as a way to learn new things and to gain financial independence in long term. So for me, it's like kind of a pension, right? And this is why I like reading about several coins and see what predictions are, because a lot of the coins are long-term predictions that in 2030, they will be worth this or that, and then you can buy them now, like Bitcoin. Because I really learned from my mistake then. Bitcoin was 10 cents a coin. Now it's 40,000 euros a coin. Well, you know, I don't want to make that mistake again. So if there are if there are coins that people who know really more about it, and they predict that, you know, buy them now while they are 10 cents or not even 10 cents or not even 1 cent yet, but they have a good future because of this and this and this, I would say, you know, why not then buy for $10, buy a coin which is now 0.00005, because then you have like a lot of that coin and just sit on it. We call that hodl, right? Hold on for dear life. So then hold on, don't watch that thing every day. Just buy it now, buy $10, buy $20, and then you have like 10 million or 20. I have a coin like that, the Shiba Inu coin.
Yeah.
Of course, you know Shiba Inu. You know how I learned about Shiba Inu? I was looking at an online talk show from a guy in the US. His YouTube channel is Crypto Family. But I like the way he explains things, because he really explains in a very easy and understandable way, and he is open about everything. So he was showing his screen and all his coins, and then my eye was caught by the Shiba Inu meme, and I saw that he had like millions and millions of the thing, and and that name stuck into my head. And then I started researching about Shiba Inu, and the predictions for sheep are very, very positive. And then I thought, you know what? Let's just buy $10 of or 10 euros of Shiba Inu. And then for the $10, I had like a couple of million, and I was like, what? If the predictions are right, that Shiba Inu is growing and going to $1 a coin, then I will have $10 million, you know. But thinking about the mistake I made with Bitcoin, I thought, you know what, this coin is now so cheap still. Right now it's so cheap, but the predictions are good. So why not buy? So now in the end, I have like 22 million sheep. I could have bought more, but I'm like, you know what? Why? Because my cousin, I told him about sheep, and he bought like, he has now 230 million worth of coins of sheep, you know. But imagine, because I before the show, I'm checking my coins. It's now in the green. The last couple of days, everything was in the red. You know, it was going down, and it's now in the green and again, and sheep is really, really hitting off. But if the predictions are right, then I have like $22 million worth of sheep. How much money does a woman need? You know, I like money, really, really, I do.
We want all of it.
Yeah, but so this is how I explain people that I see crypto as a way of learning new stuff, and a way of gaining financial independence by learning about coins that are in the world today, in the crypto world, and read about the predictions, read about their past and what they have done and how they have grown or how they have fallen. I'm not interested into Bitcoin anymore, I must say, because to buy a Bitcoin, to gain one Bitcoin right now, that's not possible for the normal, okay, everybody's normal, but you know what I mean. For the average person, it's $44,000 a Bitcoin.
Yeah.
You know, for that amount, I buy a lot of Shiba Inu and other coins who are also growing.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, crypto is a way of building building my money.
I love what you say in terms of crypto is a way of learning, because there's so much that you learn about the concept of currencies. There's so much that you learn about how markets work. There's so much that you learn about how coins are created. And I love that. You know, this is also just a way of you learning, and the information is out there, it is available. And I want to bring you back to your country, Suriname. If you think about Suriname, what exchange are you using, you know, to be able to acquire your coins? Because somebody might be listening here and saying, yes, I also want to do that, but I don't know in Suriname, how do I go about acquiring or getting myself these coins? What was the process that you followed?
Yeah, so I started with Anthony, who turned out to be my cousin. So he knows about which wallets, and you can buy crypto from him. So the thing is, here in Suriname, is we don't have fully access to international payment platforms like PayPal. PayPal, you can only receive payments, but you cannot pay, or the other way around. We are blocked on a lot of international payment things right now. I think in this day and age here in Suriname, credit cards are coming up slowly, but there's only for a small group of people still, mostly the business people who have more than average money in the banks. So people like Anthony, who are brokers here, I know him and I know another one that you can contact and give them cash money, and they will transfer your coins for you in your wallet. So they will teach you about the wallets. I have Coinbase wallet. I got that through Anthony, and he put my coins. I think I started with him. I started with Ethereum and Litecoin and Dogecoin. Okay. Because I read about Dogecoin back then, and I thought, hey, I want to have Dogecoin because Elon Musk was really, who is the crypto king of the world apparently, but he was, Elon was talking about Dogecoin and he was pushing Dogecoin, so people were expecting a lot of things to happen with Dogecoin. In the end, not a lot is happening, but that's not the thing. So that's how I started with these 3 coins. And Anthony showed me about the Coinbase wallet. He explained to me which coins are stable and which coins you can, are more flexible. So that's how I started, and I gave him cash, and he transferred my coins to me. So this is how people from Suriname can do it. Anthony, by the way, is really working on growing the crypto community here in Suriname. He started his investment company, so he will teach. There's another guy here also who gives training about crypto, and he helps people. So there are people here who are more involved in crypto than I am, and you can go to them and get help, and they will help you. So you can pay them cash, and they will buy your crypto for you and transfer it into your wallet. But since I have lived in the Netherlands and I have my international bank account still, I have a bit more possibilities to buy and sell my crypto on international platforms like Binance. I have Trust Wallet, and I have Bitfavo. Bitfavo is a Dutch exchange platform. It really works with the Dutch community. And since I still have my Dutch bank accounts, I do a lot with Bitfavo because it works very easily. I can put my euros on there, and then I just find the coin that I want, and I buy my coins, and then boom, it's in my wallet. Yeah. I stopped Binance because Binance had a little trouble the past few weeks with logging in with hackers, and so I think they worked on it, but then I took a lot of my coins, I transferred from Binance to Bitfavo. So I am trading, no, I'm not trading. I am buying and selling and watching my coins on mostly on Bitfavo and Coinbase wallet.
Yeah. Wow.
I have, yeah, so that's how I do it.
What I love about
I sound like a pro. I'm not a pro. I'm not a pro. I am not.
these conversations is every time I have a conversation with somebody, I learn something. I mean, I didn't know about Bitfavo, but this is the whole point of the show, to bring experiences from people from different parts of the world, so that
Yeah.
seeing how widespread, the concept of crypto is, to see how widespread the opportunities are for people to be able to get cryptos, and also to understand that when you get started in the crypto space, finding somebody that you trust, somebody that can help you to start. They are not going to manage everything, as Ruth says. The person helps them, to start to create their wallet address, help them how to transfer their funds to be able to buy the cryptos. But once she has that, once she has her wallet address, once she knows how to go check her coins, she then is able to manage that process for herself. And every week we have had guests here. There's always something new and something different, that we get out of the show. So if you're joining us on Facebook Live, again, let us know where you're joining us from. If you have any questions or comments, put them in the comment box and we'll get to attend to them. Today we are with our guest, Ruth Sinkeler, who is my sister, my friend, somebody that I met in 2018, and we have grown, together. We also happen, to be ambassadors for an organization called Female Wave of Change. She's the ambassador for Suriname. I'm the ambassador for South Africa. And that's where we continue to do a lot of work together. And in the process, we then got, to talk about cryptos, and both of us are involved, in different manners. She has explained how, for her, it's mainly the buying and the hodling of the cryptos and the different cryptos that, she has been buying, and how she's looking for information to be able to look for the other cryptos to buy. Earlier, you indicated that you're not really you're not interested in Bitcoin, because if you were to buy one Bitcoin, you would have to spend a lot of money. But I think it's also important to highlight that if people still want to buy Bitcoin, they can buy it in fractions, right?
Yes, so I have a fraction.
Yeah, help us understand how this fraction works from where you are sitting.
Yeah, well, no, I must say, I have a little bit of Bitcoin, really a little bit. But when I started, a lot of people still are talking about Bitcoin this and Bitcoin that, because Bitcoin is a really well-known and established brand, right? A crypto brand, because it was the first crypto coin that was launched in the world. But to get into crypto now and to gain one crypto, that is not doable for a lot of people. But you can buy fractions. You can even buy like $10 worth of crypto. You can buy whatever, $1,000 worth of crypto. And of course, the bigger the piece you buy, the bigger your profit will be in the end. The other coins, or if crypto goes, if crypto lowers, then a lot of other coins follow. So it's still leading in the market. But I decided for myself that I rather own like an amount of coins and grow from there. So this is why I am not investing in Bitcoin anymore. I myself, I'm not doing that. I am more interested in smaller coins or less known coins who have the potential to really grow, because from those coins, I can buy right now, I can buy like maybe 1,000 of them. And if they grow, or when they grow, you can double your what you put in, and then you have profits sooner than with Bitcoin. So this is how I do it. And again, I'm not a financial expert. I'm not a crypto expert. I am somebody who likes to play around with money. I'm an entrepreneur, so I like to make money. I've had my down years, especially with Corona. It has been challenging as an entrepreneur, but I'm not the only one. Half the world is with me. So, but as an entrepreneur, my mind works very creatively on how to get out of the Corona crisis. So, yeah, I always get back up on the chair again. When you fall down as an entrepreneur, I'm always like this. When in entrepreneurship, you have your highs, you have your lows, and when you're on the low, just take your time. Do not fight it. Take your time and think about, I'm on the floor right now. I've been knocked down. What can I do to get back up? And that's what I have been doing for almost 25 years already. And this is what sparked my crypto interest, that to not be, this is what I want to say. During the Corona pandemic, I discovered that I fell into the trap of dependency again with my businesses, because I was giving team buildings, large team buildings. I had a good portfolio, but due to Corona, you couldn't be together again anymore with big groups. So my whole income was gone because I couldn't do my team building trainings anymore. And yeah, you can imagine, I was not happy with that. And then I thought last year, and this is how my interest in crypto really sparked again, also with talking to you. I have to be independent of what happens in the world. No pandemic is going to get me down again financially. So if I invest in crypto, which is the future, then I will be more financially independent. And not right away, but in the long run. We don't know where the world is going. I only know that more and more countries are accepting crypto as a legal payment way. We here in Suriname, I think the government is looking into it. I'm not sure. I know entrepreneurs who are accepting Bitcoin and other coins as payments now, payment methods, but it's a small group. It's a small group. I think Brian is one of them who says you can pay in crypto in my business. He's one of the front guys here in Suriname. It's a really small group, but I think the group will grow. And, and I'm always into new things and independency. So this is why I am not focusing on Bitcoin, but I'm focusing also on other coins who have more, where I have more chances of making profits in short term, and some coins I leave until for the long term. So I'm not into trading yet, day trading, because I don't have the time. I really don't have the time, because if you go into day trading, I'm part of a Dutch women's crypto group, and I learned a lot from the ladies there last year. And this is how I started, So I have like coins who other people have never heard of, but I invested like $20 or 20 euros in that coin. I have 11 million of SafeMoon, but when SafeMoon does hit the $1 mark, then I have $11 million. And it sounds like a dream, but this is crypto reality, people. It can happen. So I invested $20. I bought 11 million of SafeMoon coins, and it's just sitting there, and I will see what happens. Nothing really happens right now, but I don't feel that $20.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
how I.
Yeah. That's oh my goodness, the amount of and she said to me when I invited her to the show, she said to me, "What am I going to say?" And listen to her now. She started to talk,
like somebody. I'm just playing around with some coins.
Yeah, absolutely. So Brian, that's amazing. I see your comment that you use Coinbase. I also note the comment that you think NFTs are already disrupting the world. So you see,
Let's talk about those.
we'll talk about them just now. We'll see more and more people that are, starting to look at NFTs as, a way of getting involved in the crypto space. And Brian, congratulations on being one of the companies that indicates that a form of payment that people can be able to accept is, crypto. Obviously, at this stage, it would still very much be Bitcoin, but it's lovely to start seeing more and more companies and individuals who are providing products and services and saying to people, in my company, with my services, you can use crypto, to be able to pay. Diego has asked us, are there any hot takes on NFTs? Diego, I don't have an answer for you right now. We'll find it and we will respond. We'll respond on it, but it's definitely an area that people need to go and read more about and get more information, in terms of that. I also loved what, Ruth was saying in terms of how COVID, made her to sit back and to reflect on her life and be able to say, hey, I want to be able to be financially independent. I want to be independent as an entrepreneur. And what are the ways that I'm going to be able to do that, and learning, from crypto. Before we go into NFTs, Ruth, tell us about the women group, the Dutch women group that you're part of, where you ladies are always, engaging about cryptos.
Yeah, it's a crypto. It's also crypto diggers. Crypto diggers, women dig crypto. What's it called? I don't know. But it's a Dutch. It's for Dutch women only. It's a Dutch group. Women dig crypto diggers, women only. Yeah.
Okay.
So and those women are like, wow, they are trading, they are doing stuff, and I'm like, what? So, but that's in that group, I learn about upcoming coins, and then I Google those coins, and then I Google the predictions, and then I go to YouTube channels with guys and women who know way more about crypto than I did, because that's their day job. They are day traders, and and then I learn about that coin, and then I'm like, you know what? Yeah, okay, let's put 20 euros in that coin, and then you have like 1,000 of those coins, and then I just hodl and see what happens. So I watch my Bitfavo every morning. Is it red? Is it green? What happens today? And then once a day I just watch what the coins are doing. But right now I'm so busy expanding my business with other things that will also make me financially independent. So I'm not. I'm less into the coins right now. I haven't bought new coins in a while, but I will pick that up once my new business things are starting. Then my plan is, I said I had a plan from January when my business is on a roll again. I will invest every month at least $100 into several coins, and probably coins that I already have, I will buy more of them, or some new coins, upcoming coins that I will hear of from you or from the ladies in the group, and then I will share with you and others who want to know. But remember, going into crypto, don't go into crypto with money that you do not have.
Absolutely.
That you cannot miss.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So because you will lose, you will lose money. It's sometimes everything is in the red and it goes down. But then if you have money, then when everything is in the red, then you buy coins when it's in a dip, right? And then when it goes up again, you make your small or big profits. But do not go into crypto with money that you cannot miss. That is, again, we are not financial advisors here. We are women who dig crypto. So yeah, that's my plan for next year. $100 a month at least to buy some coins. Now, in the end, your portfolio is growing. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm doing.
Interesting. You said women who dig crypto, and the other day we were talking, somebody had commented to say, why are you saying you know, who did crypto.
Yeah, we crypto diggers. Well, he had a negative connotation, negative thing with it because of gold diggers. And I said, yeah, but we women are talking for years already. We ditched the gold digger thing because we are not gold diggers. We are working for our own money. We are gold diggers, and now we are crypto diggers. I find it amusing. I find it a funny term. So, but we know what we mean with it. You know, when you dig something, you like something, and we like crypto, and I love learning again. And yeah, again, crypto is the future, and we should really dive into it, learn more about it, step into it now. If you have $100 that you can miss, you know, start with that, even the $20. But the NFTs, I am now starting to learn about NFTs. So I have a friend who's very creative. I don't know if he's watching right now. I think he is. But he is so creative. So I told him NFTs. What I know about NFTs right now, non-fungible tokens, is that it's about ownership and about creativity and about unique things that people make, like art, digital art, music, or memes, and you can. Let's see if I understand it right. I'm just now learning about NFTs, but it's so interesting. If you are somebody who creates digital art or a meme or an audio thing, you can put your ownership on it and trade it with a bank, a crypto bank, and get your ownership token from it, and then people can buy it from you. But you are the first owner, the solo owner, and there's only one thing, one example of it. So like a Bitcoin is a fungible token, right? I can trade my Bitcoin to your Bitcoin, and then we have the same thing. But with a non-fungible token, there's only one made in the world, so it's very unique. So you cannot trade it for anything else, and that's worth a lot. I have read amounts. I'm like, what? And I read a story a few weeks ago about a young boy from the US, I think, or somewhere. I don't know. He's only 10 years old or something, and he created a meme, an NFT, and a few NFTs, and he sold them, and now he's a millionaire. Absolutely. And you know, being a millionaire, I always say it's not hard to make your first million. You just have to go for it.
Yeah.
And be creative with it. And I know in Suriname, so guys, Diego, Brian, let's sit and talk and get into that. And this is what I do. I bring people together and let's talk about this NFT thing. And also women, ladies, if you're watching in Africa or where you are, if you are creative or you know people who are creative, go and sit together, form a group, work together, do the Ubuntu thing. Do not think about your own wallet only. Share your knowledge, work together, and then you can make money together. Because I would love for people in Suriname, especially women, but also the guys. Right now, I want everybody in Suriname to thrive. So we have so many creative people here. So if together we can come up with an NFT and create that one unique thing, and we sell it, and we make millions together. This is what I also do in my business. I don't know if some of my colleagues that I work with are watching. I say to people, okay, I can pay you for your work, your hourly work, or you can have a percentage of the profits that we're going to make. I give ownership, because and they all go for the last thing, because then we really work together.
Yeah.
So I give percentages of my profits. I share that with the people that I work with. So then we all grow. But we also all work together to make it a success.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
I know she is about Ubuntu. She's about working together. Yes. She wakes me up at night and says, hey, I've got an idea. Let's talk about it, you know? But I love that. I love that. So Ruth, we are getting closer to the end of our show. So for any,
Already.
can you believe it, my friend? For any women that are listening to us, or men who've got women in their lives and they know that these women are always looking for opportunities, you know, to grow or to make money. What are the two messages you would give these women when it comes to the crypto space?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm all about leadership, and leadership is about making choices. So if you want to, as a woman, as a man also for that matter, but we talk about women mostly here, if you want to obtain financial freedom and make more income for yourself, then look into the mirror and ask yourself, what choices have I been making up until now? How do I manage my money? And what is it that I want? What is it that I'm doing now? And what do I have to change? Where do I have to make the choices and stop doing something here? Because then you can do another thing there that will help you grow financially and become financially independent. Life is all about choices. So if you, and I'm not judging anyone, your choice is your choice. But if you want some things, then you really have to ask yourself, what choices am I making today? And are they helping me to achieve here the goal that I have set for myself here? So be really fully aware of how you're living your life right now and what are the choices that you make. And then, so that is really a basic general advice for women and men, of course, but for women, because you can only spend your SR. We have Surinamese dollar here, or US dollar, or euros. We have we live in a 3-currency country. Can you believe that? But you can only spend your $1 once. Once I've given you my dollar, I don't have that dollar anymore to spend. So choices are very important. That's the first thing I would like to say. And the next thing, crypto is not scary. So educate yourself. There is a lot of information on YouTube. Go and watch crypto videos of people who know what they are talking about. Nobody there is financial advisor. They are less experienced or more experienced, but you can learn a lot. Don't be scared. Just educate yourself, talk to people who can help you start, and then grow from there.
Yeah.
And again, only invest money that you can miss.
Wow.
If you need your $100 to feed your kids, do not go into crypto with that, because you won't be rich within a week.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a long-term thing. And it's more, again, for me, it's more about educating myself, learning new things, finding ways to improve myself, my knowledge, and my bank account in the end, but not immediately.
Yeah. Wow.
Of course, I hope that the predictions of Shiba Inu, that it will hit the $1 mark in December, this December. My girl, if that's true, you will see me in January in South Africa, because hey, it's not winter. No, then it's summer in South Africa.
Beautiful summer. We're having a beautiful.
Oh, okay, because I'm not doing winters anymore in my life. Never again, if I can avoid it. But you know, that is really my advice, and it's fun. It's fun. I don't know if my friend, the cartoonist of Suriname, he knows who he is. If he's watching, he knows. He laughs at me every day. Oh, you're with your coins again, you know.
Yeah.
But I like watching the coins and learning about it, and buying a little here, selling a little there, and to invest into other coins. But these are the two most important tips that I want to give women, especially, and of course also the men.
Yeah.
And guys, contact me, Brian, Diego. Let's talk about the NFTs. Let's see what we can do for ourselves and for Suriname.
Wonderful. Oh, I mean, you could have run this show on your own, but
no. I know. I love talking.
I know, it's such powerful advice you've given, because it also blends in very nicely with what Brian was saying in the remarks, that we all need to understand that crypto is not a get-rich-quick scheme. I think the more we can say this to people, guys, everywhere we are, those of us who know about crypto, this is the key message that we need to give to people, that when they get involved in crypto, it's about, looking at it as an investment. And I love how that links to what Ruth was saying, to say for us as women, it's really about thinking, what are the choices that I'm making, and how is crypto going to help me or contribute to those, choices. Brian, Ruth is all about Ubuntu all the time, every day.
He knows that.
You know it, and she's into it, and we've been working with her on that, so I really love it. Diego says we talk about it frequently on our hashtag social confos. I don't know what those are, but yes.
He has also an online talk show, social confos, yeah.
Okay, we'd love to come and talk about it as well, Brian, in terms of what we are doing about, the Crypto Diggers Africa on that show. But that's wonderful that there are conversations that are taking place. And really, I think for me, the objective is to have these conversations taking place, whether it is here in Africa, whether it is in South America, whether it's in Suriname, Europe, America, Australia, Asia, it does not matter. We need to keep the conversations going, because, as Ruth said, crypto is definitely the future. Yes, we may not all be using it as a form of payment as yet, but however, if you look at what big companies are starting to do, even the banks, they're starting to release, their cryptos that they didn't tell us they bought, but now we know that they bought. They're starting to release them, so there's a lot that's happened. Let's continue on the conversations. My dear, can you believe we are 3 minutes to the end of the show?
Can I say one thing before you really end the show? One last thing. Okay. I want to really address the women with this. Tabello said it, I said it. Crypto is a long-term thing, especially in countries where your pension is not regulated like it is in the West. Start now while you're still young and energetic. Start now with digging crypto, learning about it, educating yourself, and putting even if you're in a country where you do not make a lot of money, you don't need to have a lot of money to start with crypto. You can start with a $10 here and a $15 there, but start now and build your crypto portfolio, because a lot of countries don't have a good pension system. And when you are old, imagine when you are like 20, 30 years further and you have invested in crypto now, and you have like maybe in the end $50,000 or $100,000. In countries like ours, you have a great pension.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so think about your future and start now. Whew, that was 1 minute.
I think we're going to have a Crypto Diggers Suriname show, and Ruth is going to be the lead of the show.
No.
Thank you so much, and I think your messages today have just been on so critical and on point for everybody that is listening and everybody that will be listening. This is our purpose of this show, to get more people to talk about crypto, to help those of you that have been thinking about it and have not been sure, to be able to say, okay, let me listen. We are not, as you can tell, we're not going into the technicalities of it, but we're indicating to you where the future is going and how this space is going to be a critical space to be in. And if you're a woman who is, leading a community, leading their family, this is the space you don't want to be missing out on. And that last word of advice from Ruth, about countries where there are no pension funds that are going to be available. This is the space where you start investing and saying in 5 years, in 10 years time. And the beauty of crypto is that even if in the 5 years or 10 years you pass away, your family is able to continue, with whatever it is that you started with. So Ruth, my darling, thank you.
Don't lose your passwords. Don't lose your passwords. Thank you for having me, my dear. Thank you so much.
For sharing your
10th show.
And your knowledge, with us here on the show. The recording will be available on our Team Wealth Creators YouTube channel and also on my website, www.mozite.co.za. But also it will be available obviously on the page. And if you want to share it with more people, you're welcome to do so. Do let us know, your thoughts about your show. We welcome your input on what you think about the show, what other areas you would like for us, to be addressing, other guests, yes, other guests as well that you would like us, to invite to the show. So do not hesitate to contact me through the Crypto Diggers Facebook page and also on the Crypto Diggers Africa page. And we look forward to seeing you next week, Thursday, same time, same place. Remember, women dig crypto. You dig?
We do.